ignore my hair. It's wet right now, but it will dry. I'm so excited for this video because I'm gonna be making a little 2026 vision board. I love making vision boards. Usually when I film these types of videos for the new year, like making a vision board or a Notion planner, I usually have it already made and then I give you guys a tour. But this time we're just going to be making it together. So basically what we're going to be doing today is two things. These two things are like my essentials for my new year. So it's my vision board, obviously, which I have all my goals on, and then my Notion planner. My Notion planner is something I used to keep track of me achieving my goals. Also, disclaimer, I'm so sorry guys, I'm not going to be linking my vision board in the description this year because there was like quite a bit of complications, and not like that like caused by you guys, just because like it was very complicated for me to accept everyone like to have the template, because I would get so many requests a day, and if I like publish the template then it's weird because like people edit it and then some people have an edited version, some people don't. But if you guys like know of like a proper way of me sharing my template and you guys getting to use it, I don't know, then please let me know, because I don't know how it works to share a template like that. Let's start off with the vision board. We're gonna be like defining the goals that I have for next year and then making a planner for them on Notion. Again, please ignore my hair, I promise it will dry soon. So I'm opening up Canva. So I'm just like getting a desktop wallpaper that's like the design size, I guess. This is my Pinterest, by the way, if you guys want to follow. First of all, obviously we need a set of goals. We're gonna first write in my notes app my goals for the new year. I don't really want to say my personal goals, so I'm just gonna write them out, but I don't think you guys will see them when I edit this. List of goals. Now we're gonna find photos that kind of represent those goals that I want to achieve. After years of making vision boards, I have kind of a list of tips that work for me and the vision boards that I make, so I'm gonna share them. I know everyone's different and everyone has different ways of making vision boards, just my personal routine that I stick to. So number one, I get photos that are taken from first person perspective, or like not photos taken of someone doing the goal, if that makes sense. Also, another tip I have is not putting too much goals on your vision board, because it'll become so overwhelming and you might not even be able to like put everything on your vision board. Obviously this is just for me, so I try to stick to like 7 or 6 goals, 5 even, but just no more than like 7 or 8. Another tip I have is to remind yourself this is not a mood board, this is a vision board. So basically what that means, a mood board means something that's a vibe or an energy or aesthetic you want to embody and represent, and like, I don't know, just like your vibe, your energy, things you love, like that. And then in my mind, a vision board is something that represents your goals you want to achieve. So not just like a pretty photo of like the sky. Like I feel like that would be, or a pretty photo of the ocean, I feel like that would be associated with a mood board. And then a vision board is something that shows your goals. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's just the way my mind thinks of it. So I have to remind myself that when I make my vision board, it's things like representing the goals I want to achieve and not just the vibe I want to embody. Do you know what I mean? Because I'd rather make like a mood board for like every month, and then the month represents that sort of energy and vibe, but a vision board, no. Okay, so this is a screen recording of me just putting my photos together on Canva. I literally just opened a desktop wallpaper design template and then put all my photos in here. I try to fit in everything and try to make the photos that, like the goals that I really want to focus on, a bit bigger. And this is what I landed up with. Hopefully it looks cute and aesthetic and not chaotic and messy, please let me know. But yeah, I just put the little writing of 2026 and then I put a little quote or saying at the bottom, the year of blessings. Obviously, I think that's my go-to kind of quote for the year. And yeah, I think it looks really cute. So my vision board is done. I think it's so cute. I love it so much. I think I'm gonna go get it printed out and maybe like put in a frame. I think that would be very cute. I might buy a frame and put it on my desk and then put the vision board in the frame. Okay, now we're gonna work on my Notion page. I need to tell you guys something. I have already started working on my Notion page. I know I said that we'd create it together, but I mean, I can't help it. Let me just give you guys a quick overview of what I've done so far, which is like majority of it. Okay, so when you open my Notion page, this is what you see. And then if you scroll down a little bit, you can kind of get a glimpse of everything. So I have a little area for monthly goals. Obviously I will fill this in throughout the month, every month. And then I have an important events section as well. This is like very important events. And then I have random notes because sometimes I don't know where to put my random notes. Okay, and then I have a little calendar in the middle. I have one for like a weekly calendar and then one for a monthly calendar. So you just click month overview and week overview, and then you can just put stuff in there. So let's say birthday dinner, there you go, and it's in both the month and weekly overview. And then if you scroll down a little bit, you have a daily task setter, because every day there's a few like habits that I need to complete that I sort of forget. So this is a good reminder. So far it just has skincare, gym, and journaling / reading in it, because those are most important to me. And I also don't want to like fill it with so much stuff that I just forget and doesn't become helpful anymore. So that's kind of how my like front dashboard looks. And then I have a little area for personal pages. This is what I'm working on right now, because I don't know like what I should make, what do I think will be helpful, but I have a meal plan section. This is how it looks. So it has breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snack ideas with the ingredients, so that when I meal prep I can just go there and make my grocery list from there. I also have a little board for medical school, but I will work on it once I start like the application process and like actual medical school, which should be hopefully later next year. I don't know if I should add anything else. I was thinking of like a book journal section to remind myself of what books I'm currently reading or how many books I've read this year. But honestly, I don't think I'm going to be reading a lot. I might make a tracker, but even if I do, like I don't have time to read a lot anyways. I might make like a study planner thing, but again, that goes into the medical school page. But that's just what I have so far. I will maybe update it throughout the year, but I like how it looks so far. I like how it is. I think I'm gonna stick to this. I think it's got the basic stuff that I need. And keep in mind, I'm also gonna have a paper planner. So yeah, I still have that. Yeah, anyways, that's my little preparing for 2026. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm very excited for next year. Yeah, I'm super excited. Bye guys.